Another module that I'd like to demo is, well, it's not a module. Actually, actually, it is a module. I take that back. It's the empty choice action tag, and it's the empty choice. Um, Here, let me open this in a new tab. It's this remove empty choice external module. So if you want to enable a module, scroll down here to manage on the external modules section and click enable a module. And then you can start typing the name of the module here. So for example, if I wanted to do admin dashboard, I could do that, search for it, and then you would enable here. It's already enabled on my system, the module I'm talking about, so it's not going to show up here. So it's down here. And what the module does is it's really simple. It allows you to remove the empty choice in a dropdown or a dynamic SQL field. So by default, REDCap starts with a blank, and then you have to select an option. What this does is it removes that and then basically makes the top option the default value. And so one thing to note is that it is ignored for anything besides drop-down lists or dynamic SQL fields. And then if you have a drop-down that has the autocomplete option selected, then it doesn't work. So it's really simple to use. Let me go back to the design here. So for example, I just have a field that's select a language. This one doesn't have the action tag on it, so it's blank. And then I have the option of selecting. The nice thing is that you can, if you have selected something, this gives you a way to deselect that option. This one I have set up to where the first answer is prefer not to answer. And then I have my values here, so I can go back to that. So using the unique action tag, you don't get a blank. One of the things you can do is instead of having prefer not to answer, you could say like select a language or something like that. And then you know that if that's the value that's stored in the database, you know that they didn't pick an option. That's just a default option rather than a blank. This one is let me see. So this is a default, I believe. So let me go to my designer here and show you the difference between these and what I've done. So I just have, this is the regular one. I just have a list of choices, and that's the default. And then this one is the remove empty choice. This is where I have this option here. So if I do, instead of prefer not to answer, I just say select a language. And then all you have to do is add this remove empty choice action tag. And one of the nice things about REDCap and modules that use action tags is when you enable the module, it will, any action tags that are associated with that module will show up in the list. So if I filter on remove, it'll show up now because that module is enabled, and then this becomes part of the library of action tags. And then it also explains what the action tag does and then tells you that it's provided by the module. So it's not a native action tag. So it's really nice that it has this because you can also just copy it. It kind of gives you a little bit of information. Some of these will, like the one Carol demoed with the unique, sometimes they'll have all the information in here, so you don't have to go to the documentation. You'll be able to see all the options here, and they explain the different action tags. So it's really nice to have. So you just put the remove empty choice here. I'm just going to cancel that, and then cancel this. The third one here is, so I have a default set to 4, and then I have the remove empty choice. So what's going to happen is when I create a new record, it's going to automatically default to 4, but it gives me the option to change the value. And once I've changed it, it'll stay to the value that I've changed. And then the last one is the set value. So set value and default are different. Default only sets the default when you, the first time the record is created and opened. Set value sets the value every time the record is opened. So it's set to English, and if I set it to German and I save it and I go back, it's going to override and set it back to English. So I just wanted to show how that works with these other action tags, because sometimes people like will default to English, and you want to know if it's going to persist or if it's going to constantly change, because if somebody changes it, you don't want it to change back. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what happens when you have this enabled. So it won't work when you have the autocomplete enabled. So I'm just going to save this, and we'll go back to our instrument, and I'll refresh it. So this, like I said, this one is the default, so it has the blank. Now that this one so it shouldn't work. It should give me a blank. Let me.
I thought you changed that one
Yeah.
to select an item, so.
Yeah. Maybe they fixed that. I don't know. Well, oh, and here, I mean, this is interesting because it does this.
Maybe you hit cancel.
Maybe I did. I'm gonna refresh it again. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I'm in a record already, and this has been saved. So let me add a new record.
No.
Yeah. So here it's blank, and then here if we click on it again, it's giving me the blank here. But if I select this, it's kind of working. You saw that it started with a blank, but it's not defaulting to the first choice. So it's kind of like a cross between this and what the module actually does. So it doesn't give you the first value. It leaves a blank, but if you select a value, you can't go back to the blank. You have to delete it. So just to be mindful of that. And like I said here, this one is a default to German. So whenever I load a new record, it's going to be German. If I set this to English and save it, it's going to stay as English. But if this one's defaulting, or this one has a set value action tag for English, if I set this to German and save and stay, this one is going to stay as English because the default only applies when you first open the form. But English, the set value will change every time you refresh. So it's going to overwrite that all the time. So it's good to know the difference between default and set value. And we've done other videos on that as well. So this is kind of a nice little module. It just adds a little bit of functionality. It's nothing too crazy. But I know it helps sometimes because people don't like having blank values here, because you don't know if the person missed it. You don't know if they didn't select it because nothing applies to them, and it's hard to know when you're looking at the data down the road. You just see a blank. And you can use the you can set up the missing codes in your project setup. This right here, this missing data codes, if you really want to make sure that there's values, you can set this up so that way all of your data has values. But this is also just a quick way to have some default. Like I said, like if this was, let me remove that again. If you have a title or just some default text here, then that they didn't select anything. But it also doesn't have a blank. It's just little things here and there. Does anybody have any questions about that?